My dad, he was always happy. I mean, everybody loved to be around him. You can ask anybody from the department or anybody he worked with. He always had a big smile, and I mean anything from the smallest job to if we were on a big fire, anything he was always willing to help out. Um, Dad would he'd always try to go the extra mile for people, and he was he lived a very good life. Running calls together with Dad, we got lots of good memories. Whether it was the middle of the night call when we'd get up, we'd see who could get to the truck quickest, and get to the station. And well, we're volunteers, so we respond from our house and get into the station quickest. And is always on the way over. He was a very reliable pump operator and driver, so he's always asking, "Hey, which truck am I going to get to drive tonight?" And he was always, we had a lot of fun, got to work together on a lot of fires. I mean, he was always my first pick to go with on a hose line to go inside or, whatever it was. Before I joined the fire department, it was always something I wanted to do. I thought it'd be a neat experience. And so I decided to join in August 2 years ago. And well, once I joined, there was a lot to learn. It was a lot more in depth than what I thought. And then Dad wanted to join, and together we went through a lot and did all our training together. And to me, it's a big family. We're all a big family, a brotherhood. And now after Dad's accident, all the support is it's overwhelming. I didn't realize what the brotherhood really meant till after that it came out, and it's so awesome to be a part of that. As far as volunteer level, I definitely want to stay on the volunteer level. Um, it's a goal of mine to eventually get all my level 2 firefighter, my paramedic, and become a full-time firefighter somewhere. Uh, but I'm still want to stay on the volunteer level and help out, say on days off and stuff. So, becoming a firefighter is something he had wanted to do when he was younger. He just never did. And so when I told him I was going to join, I kind of got him motivated to join. And a couple months later, he said, "Hey, I want to come to one of your meetings and I want to see what you guys are doing, and I'd like to join as well." So I knew it meant a lot to him to be able to be on the fire department with me. But now afterwards, people have been telling me he said it was such a pleasure for him to be able to run with me, and same for me. I mean, it was one of the greatest things I've ever done is be able to run with my dad. The one thing I would want folks to know or remember about my dad was the big smile he always had, his willingness to help. I mean, it was just anything from the smallest job to when we were setting up for pancake breakfast to when we were out on the big fire. Just anything he could help out with, he was always very, very willing to help.